this week's inspiration under the rain. It's been rainy and perfect for soups. I'm going to show you what has been inspiring here for us from the fall harvest. And I mean, I'm going to start with the celery because we've just been munching on celery so much and it's so beautiful. So I'm showing you here one way I like to store it. I like to just cut the end off right away, give it a little clean, and then I put it in a bag. So whenever I need a stock of celery, open the door of the fridge and I just take whatever I need. It's ready to go. And you could also keep the leaves or the end, the roots, where the roots were, to make stocks. It's very, very flavorful. And so this week in the recipes we have a celery gratin, which is awesome. And in the recipes we also have a braised hackerai, saute something. So the hackerai, maybe some of you don't know. Oh yeah, we call them sugar drop actually, because we found that the names is more inspiring when we say sugar drop, and they're really like little drops of sugar, and they're very crispy and very sweet and very juicy, and we love them, and it's the perfect time of the year to enjoy them. And so that's why you've been seeing it in the farm store a lot. And if you've been eating them raw a lot and now you're ready for something else, then I suggest roasting them, and there's a recipe for it. And obviously the tops are edible and you can add them at the end of your cooking, and that's very enjoyable actually. We don't often cook them, we just eat them raw. But they're awesome and beautiful and very sweet. I've been cooking a lot of cabbages. We still have a lot of beautiful cabbages. I've been using that recipe for a couple of weeks ago, a miso glazed cabbage. So it's basically just miso, oil, not tamari, but maple syrup and lemon juice, and cut in wedge, and then you spread it on the pan in the oven at 400. And I've been really, really enjoying it. To eat it even, I would let it cool and then put it in my salad. I always like to have cooked veggies in my salad, cooked and cold veggies in my salad. So that's one of my favorite ones also. The fennel, it's the last batch of fennel of the year, so I'm really enjoying it in soups. I guess you could put it in the gratin with your celery too. And I've been enjoying it, roasting it and grilling it in the oven and eating it in the salad afterwards too. And the soups with celery and fennel, really good. Another recipes we have, what we've been making a lot, Milo and I, are those little granola bar, granola square. They're pumpkin granola bar, and they're perfect for school or snacks, or to sprinkle on your smoothies or yogurt. They're really enjoyable. So it's fun to be able to use some pumpkin puree in there, because I mean, I've been cooking the pumpkins, the little cute pumpkins, just so I could get more seeds. We've been eating the seeds so much, and so yeah, there's different ways of doing it for sure. This one I just cut in half and I cook it as is, and then once it's cooked, then I would scoop out, which I find sometimes a little easier, or if I just want the process to keep going, I'll just like, to get started at least, just put it in the oven. Otherwise you can cut it and take the seeds out and soak them with salt, and then I usually put it in a bowl and run, or a sieve, and then run water through it and take the individual seeds out and give it a good sprinkle, a good rinse. And like I said a couple weeks ago, I love to use smoked paprika and salt, and I mean, you can put oil or not, and then you put it in the oven on a baking sheet, and it's been really, really good. They're amazing. So I'm talking specifically about those pumpkin seeds. Obviously all squash seeds can be eaten. Those have no husk, which makes them really easy to eat. And I've been doing the same with the spaghetti squash, just cutting them in half and then scooping the seeds out. And sorry, We have a spaghetti squash casserole on the recipes also. I also cook the spaghetti squash and then add it to my salad once it's cooked and cold. I really like that. I've been doing a lot of these. The spaghetti squash they don't keep as long as all the other squash, so make sure to enjoy them a lot right now. And another thing I've been enjoying, I guess this week we've been making, is this kimchi tahini sauce. We'll have kimchi in the farm store from Juniper Farm. It's also this is actually kimchi I made from last March. Not this one, but the one before, or in the winter. Anyways, it's very old kimchi, but it's really good. And I didn't have tahini, so I put peanut butter and lemon juice and maple syrup, a bit of oil, and what else do you put in there? A little bit of tamari, you know. And you could add some ginger and garlic if your kimchi don't have a lot. And that's actually what I've been making. So a new batch of kimchi. We have the purple daikon, that's the color that you're seeing, and I've been putting Chinese cabbage, carrots, ginger, some of the fresh ginger that I froze, and garlic and Chinese cabbage, daikon, and I've been experimenting with putting celery also. So I leave that on the counter for at least a week and cover it, make sure there's always some of the brine on top so that there's no air. And this is from the purple cabbage. So I've been making a bunch of these and really been enjoying putting on top of everything. Really mixing them in salad, or very good in mixing on top of stews, or making salad dressing also. So that's the inspiration. I hope you feel inspired with all those beautiful bounty fresh veggies we're still having, and we'll see you soon.